Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Stay to Discord. Every Friday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be here, and yeah. I'm Jables. With me as always, Rimshee and Sir is watching.
Yeah.
United we stand, united we come.
God damn it.
It's a little,
You just had to fucking open with that, didn't you?
I did.
Paraplegics aren't people because people are bipedal.
Yeah. So, Chris Raygun
Is
been saying some shit lately.
He's a horrible piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Sorry, I'm ordering food.
As I was discussing with Jables, I don't agree with his criteria on the people thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
you
I don't
already got
agree
it.
with. I think Donovan's a person.
Yeah, like what I say, like the way I view it is like, okay, so paraplegics, you know, like they don't have access, like they can't use their legs due to paralysis, you know, like spinal injury, something like that. They still have their legs though, so they're technically still a biped.
But if you break
People
down
who
words,
have lost both of their legs though, that's a little different.
I don't know.
Well,
That depends on
different.
if they put the effort into learning how to walk on their hands.
You raise a fair point.
Well, I would count Ricky Berwick as a quadruped.
I think technically he's a tripod.
God damn it. That's what they actually meant when they were describing the machines in War of the Worlds.
Yep. Just Ricky Berwick's walking everywhere.
Yeah. Really unfair. You know what?
So, Cats
I
and
made a
Ben
huge
Terror
mistake,
here.
guys. I forgot
What'd you
to
do?
I forgot to grab beer. Well, like I have beer, but I forgot to grab one before the show. So,
Oh,
I'll
you
be right back.
dumbass.
That sounds like a you problem.
And he's gone.
And he's, yeah.
He always fucking does this shit. Can't rely on this motherfucker for anything.
Yeah. It's sad to think I won't be here next week. And he'll still be pulling this shit.
Oh, you're telling me now?
Oh no, I'll be on the show, I just won't be here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody, do some scotch glasses for Rimshee. Just got a house.
Yeah! Moving up!
Moving on up.
I'll actually be able to pee on the walls. Here's a hint. I won't actually pee on the walls. I just like the
Please
idea
tell
that
me-
it's
It
my
is an
property.
option.
Please
Yeah,
tell me that
exactly.
the place is actually east of where you're at.
No, it's west.
Damn.
Ah,
Okay. Moving on up to the west side, I guess.
it doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah.
It is in a more rural area. It's to the point where I have to get a propane tank and a company to supply me with propane.
My uncle's got a propane tank.
Propane and propane accessories.
Propane and propane accessories. Like, I'm gonna get...
Canuck?
I'm going...
Yeah,
what
anyways,
I'm gonna...
Rimshee showed me his porch, and I came in my pants.
Not
great.
porch, back deck.
Okay, so, Canuck, you would think that propane is a simple thing to acquire. But you don't know AmeriGas.
Yeah, they're the Comcast of propane company.
Yeah.
Well,
It
Cats,
should be
to be
simple.
fair, you came in here screaming in Cat Lady. So I just chose to ignore you for the time being.
And Wednesday we're getting a cat.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, you
Because
have a
my
baby.
wife wants a
that
cat.
cat's gonna steal that baby's breath.
My wife wants a cat.
Your wife
the
wants
cat's-
to kill your kid.
The cat
No.
is going to get jealous of the baby and shit in your fucking shoes.
Well, this just means that I'll have someone to play with, my son, and my wife will have someone to keep her company, the cat.
Yeah. Please tell me you looked into little baby ghillie suits.
I did, but they don't sell those. I'm mildly offended.
Yeah, alright.
That just means it becomes a DIY project.
Yeah, I need to get hemp and net, and I need to learn how to sew with a machine, and
Yeah.
This is all possible.
Baby's first ghillie suit.
Sure, there are plenty of
have
YouTube
your wife
videos
learn how to
that'll
sew.
get you
Have them start
sewing in
selling
no
that shit
time.
on Etsy.
She won't.
yeah, but it's sewing with a machine, of which I may not know how to actually do it, but the more important thing is I'm not sure I want to learn how to sew with a machine. I'll do field repairs of shit. I'm pretty good at sewing things with a field repair, but making clothing? Nah, I don't.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because I just bought a bunch of needles and thread because I want to learn how to like patch up some holes in some t-shirts and stuff.
Doc says the machine's not that hard to figure out.
No, it's not. Yeah. So this episode started off pretty gay.
Well, it's got 1.5 gay men on it. So, our show is 50% gay.
I don't know why you'd go and just assume Sir's sexuality like that.
Because he's pretty clear about it.
Yeah, I have been pretty clear about it, James.
Oh,
There's no assumption.
Not like
there.
I expect you to fucking pay attention to anything I say.
well, I know you do gay stuff. Doesn't mean you're gay.
The
Hey,
Marine Corps does
The
gay
person I was
stuff.
with was identifying as a man at the time.
Hmm. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what Chris Reagan says,
United we stand, united we come.
and it's... So, I'm gonna get a kick out of that for the next few weeks.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get a kick out of my foot if we ever see each other again.
You know what?
Just make sure to do it in Washington.
Yeah, Sean, you're right. If I get to using a machine, it's only a matter of time before I sew myself to an article of clothing. That's
Yeah.
exactly why I'm avoiding the sewing machine.
Honestly, Rimshee, with all the shit that I pull, I deserve to get kicked in the ass.
Tongue punch my fart box.
I am not punching it with my tongue. You will get full on toe.
Mm.
That
So,
does
punch my fart box?
that doesn't sound as uncomfortable
guaranteeing
as it
that
should.
surgery
that
will be
sounds
necessary.
kinkier.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound as uncomfortable as it should.
What's that supposed to mean, Kat?
She's trying to say fuck you. Oh, I need to measure the length of my truck, and I need to measure the length of my wife's car.
Garage concerns.
Not garage concerns. There's this one, like, there is no garage. There's one side of the house that has, like, a nice little driveway, and then on the other side, there's a section that has an oak tree in it. I want to get rid of the oak tree, but in the meantime, I'm planning on moving the fence back towards the oak tree and seeing how much actual space there would be to park there as a result.
Make a nice little carport.
Not necessarily a carport, but just a spot for like the wife to park.
Yeah.
Or maybe for me to park my truck when I'm not using it more often.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
She's got a 2015 Prius, I think. So I'm pretty sure that 12 feet that I think I can get out of the out of moving the fence back would be enough, but I still want to check.
Well, let me see real quick.
Well, 2015 Toyota Prius connects saying about 8 feet. That's.
Well, he was saying about 8 feet before I specified the car, but now he's saying it'll fit. So yeah. Now I just have to get a postal digger.
Priuses aren't that big.
They're not. My truck, I have to check more.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my truck has a 6-foot bed, so it's definitely longer than 8 feet. It may actually be 12 feet.
Do you have a single cab or a super cab?
It's a 97, so technically it's an extended cab. There's just enough room in the back for a bench seat.
Okay.
According to what I'm finding, a 2015 Toyota Prius, it's a mid-sized car, dimensions are 176 inches length, which is just shy of 15 foot.
Really? Hold on.
Yeah, it's 14.666 repeating feet. So it's bigger than you think it is.
That seems that seems long for a Prius.
Also, a Prius has a 3,000 pound curb weight? Fuck. Must be the battery.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I may have to do some alterations to sort out exactly what I'm doing with the fence, but I got plenty of room to work with. I can go further than 12 feet. That's where the next post back is.
Okay, I'm getting a few different numbers on the 2015 Toyota Prius.
Well, I guess it would depend a bit on whether it's a coupe or a sedan.
Yeah, is it the Toyota Prius C or the Toyota Prius V?
It's the hatchback.
They're all hatchbacks.
Fuck, I don't know then.
No, they're regular car versions of Priuses. Yeah, because that does sound about right, because I've got a 2016 Ford Focus SE hatchback, and it's, according to Google's results, it's about 172, 173 inches.
It's not the C, I know that much.
So yeah,
All
a
right.
Prius is around about the same size as my car.
Because I'm seeing the Toyota Prius V is 182.3 inches to 182.9 inches.
Which is even longer than the one that I gave.
Yeah, basically I need a measuring tape. That's what it boils down to.
So, but basically, based on what I'm finding, your wife's car is at least 14 and 2/3 feet in length.
Honestly, that seems mildly absurd because it does not look like it should be anywhere near as long as my truck. And I know for a fact that I've got a 6-foot bed, so mine's probably close to 15 feet.
Well, again, what's what kind of truck are you driving?
1997 Chevy K1500. Although I guess technically right now it's a C1500 because the transfer case isn't working properly.
97 Chevy K1500. So let's see now.
Nice truck.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
nice trucks.
194.5 inches is what Google's telling me.
It's what it looks like, but it's showing the GMC Sierra, which is... Honestly, that's actually the same vehicle. It doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, 97. Pretty much all trucks were the same.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
So, yeah, Rimshee's truck is probably right around maybe 16 feet.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I guessed. 15, 16 feet. But yeah, mine's the one with that little extended section in the back. So it's probably the
yeah.
wrong... It's not an extended bed.
Yeah, but extended cab.
Yeah.
It's an extended cab with a 6-foot bed.
With a what back then was a short bed, but nowadays is just a standard bed.
So with the extended cab, it's 217.9 inches, roughly.
You know, this reminds me of that article
Oh,
we
no, we're
looked
just
at.
figuring this out like we're not doing a show.
Well, this makes me. This reminded me of that one article we looked at.
Assuming that that's with the 6-foot bed extended cab, you're looking at like 18 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this reminds me of that one article. Trucks need to be banned.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we talked about, like, we went in depth about how, you know, like 6-foot beds just became the standard because people didn't need full-size beds anymore for the most part.
Actually, pretty standard. If I remember right, standard was the 6-inch or 6-foot bed, and then the 8-foot was the extended bed, and it didn't catch on as much as the extended cab did. And then shortening the bed in some cases made enough sense to do so.
Well, just like, you know, once it started to, like, enter production in large numbers, you know, super crew or, you know, like crew cabs became, you know, like the standard as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, it's like more people are going to be interested in buying a 4-door truck than they are a 2-door.
Yeah, have you ever sat in the back of a Toyota Tacoma? Like where they have the shitty back seats? That fold down?
It was never... You mean the ones that fold out of the side of the vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
I never did that in a Toyota, but Ford had those. And my dad's work truck had those seats. And so you'd be shocked as to how often No, you wouldn't be shocked, but you just... It was amazing how uncomfortable those really were.
Yeah,
although I
would have rather, if it wasn't winter, I would have sat just in the truck bed. But it was winter.
Yeah, I'd feel more comfortable being tied to the roof.
Yeah.
And that's as a kid. That's as a kid.
They were worse than like public bus seats.
They still are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could talk about using real numbers all you want, Canuck, but we were using real numbers too. The car is longer than you perceive it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, everybody, now that we're doing all this car talk, this episode is brought to you by rockauto.com. Rockauto.com for cheap car parts. We're not really sponsored, but whatever.
You know, like here's, like, just to put into perspective, like, fully, Canuck. You know, like, my grandmother has a Chevrolet Spark. which is a subcompact car. It's smaller than my Focus is, noticeably. That car is still almost 12 feet in length.
Yeah, honestly, you'd be shocked as to how close most cars come to matching the length of a truck, at least these days.
Yeah.
Like back in
You
the
know,
day with those really long-looking bodies, it was one thing, but nowadays you've got these cars that are supposedly getting smaller, and yet they still are the same length as a truck in some cases.
Yeah,
Well, the thing is, it's like
I had
a lot of
buddy
the
in high
time
school.
now.
I had a buddy in high school that drove like a '94 Cadillac. Thing was a fucking boat.
Like, a lot of the thing is now is though, like, a lot of vehicles share common platforms.
Well, because it seems like, at least in the U.S., there are three major car companies that own every fucking car company. So
Yeah.
Chevy, GMC, all the ones under that one. If you get a truck, it's just the same vehicle with a different name and a different badge.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
what
mean, like,
Ford has subsidiary to it, but same
They
idea.
use-
Ford
they-
owns Kia.
I don't know if they fully own Kia. They did have some stock in Land Rover and Jaguar back in the day. They still have Lincoln as like their primary subsidiary. Mercury got discontinued years ago.
I'm looking at this. So Chevy, GMC, Cadillac. Those are all fucking GMC. GM obviously is
General Motors.
the General Motor Company, which is
Yeah.
what GMC is. I don't know who the actual parent company is at this point. But they also own AC Delco and all this stuff.
Can
You know, like, if
Can
you want
we
to talk about car conglomerates, we've got nothing on Europe. Fucking
Yeah.
Volkswagen owns everything.
yeah,
Here, let's look it up.
Your
Volkswagen
Lamborghini?
subsidiaries.
guys,
Owned by
can we-
Volkswagen.
Audi, Volkswagen, Seat, Skoda Auto, Porsche, Volkswagen UK, Bentley Motors. I'm gonna skip the repeats. Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Scania AB, which I think is supposed to be Saab, or used to be Saab, something like that. Ducati. They fucking own Ducati.
Yeah. Guys, can we like make cars distinct and cool again?
Bugatti. I think I already said Audi.
Yep.
Every car looks the same nowadays. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's why I never got into cars. It's because
Well, that's the thing is, you know, like the fucking cars like the Lamborghini Huracan, you know, like the all-wheel drive system in that car basically came directly out of the Audi R8. It's the
Yeah.
exact same all-wheel drive system.
Well, the whole reason Saab went under was because they were bought out by a company and were literally told, "Here is the car that you're going to release. Literally all you have to do is change the badges on it and it'll make money." And Saab was like, "No, fuck that. We're going to make sure this is safer." Spent way too much money figuring out how to make it safer and didn't charge much more.
yeah.
I feel like we kind of wandered off onto a tangent here.
Yeah, we have.
When don't we?
Chrysler owns a lot of
Larry!
things now, Sean, ever since they merged with Fiat.
Oh, and hey,
Technically,
Larry.
they own Ferrari. Also, hello.
Larry, we were just talking cars and about how they all look the same and
Yeah, it's
You
not
know,
like the fucking.
There's only 3. Like it's just us shitting around. You know us.
Like, if we're
Yeah, I
being,
guess
like,
technically.
really honest with ourselves, this has been going on for a while. Like, even, you know, like, legendary cars of, like, the 70s. For example, the 442, the Pontiac GTO, the Chevelle, the Skylark, they all had the exact same body. All of them did.
There was enough variation that you could tell the difference.
On the surface, the visual detail, sure, but the actual frame, you know, like the whole meat of the car, exactly the same.
Yeah, that's not
it
the
was
body.
the GMA body.
No, that's a
You know,
frame.
just like Chrysler had Chrysler
there's
had
a
the B
huge
body.
difference.
The Charger, the Roadrunner, the GTX.
Hold
But that
on.
all boils
you're
down
talking
to the
about
frame.
frames. Bodies are all the outside panels and stuff.
It's all the fenders all put together.
Yeah.
It does technically include the they would call it the body.
Even then, the body work, if you actually look at those cars side by side, especially the late 60s, early 70s models, they're damn near identical.
There's enough variation you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
It's not like nowadays where literally the
Like,
only change
you can tell
you're likely to find is the badge.
Yeah, a lot of the
maybe some
difference that you could find
quality
was
differences.
just like even like tail light shape. You could tell the difference between one car or another.
Yeah, as I said, like, I don't disagree that it's become less distinct. I'm just saying that, you know, the entire concept of, like, basically replicating the same car or using, like, the same parts for multiple cars.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gotten
years.
worse. It's definitely gotten worse.
Yeah, but they all started looking the same like late 80s, early 90s because they were more focused on
Mass
they started
production.
focusing more on
Well, like the early 80s was kind of like a dark age for fucking cars in the United States.
Yeah, the only 80s car I've seen anybody get that I actually kind of liked was like an 81 Mustang hatch fastback that a buddy of mine got.
The 87 Buick GNX is a very interesting car. Very aggressive car.
But like usual, I'm talking about a bunch of shit that I don't even know. So,
I mean, one could argue that the GNX was basically the same car as the Chevy Monte Carlo, which it kind of is.
all right, so let's shift gears, pun intended, and talk about something that we all actually understand.
It's crazy. It's a good thing that Addie's not here because we'd be on this topic for the rest of the show.
Yeah,
Which one?
Nintendo.
Yeah. We I didn't think cars would be the subject you're talking about.
Yeah,
You brought it up!
Hey, of course I brought it up.
To be
I'm
fair,
in the process
to
of a
be fair,
move.
he was talking about how he was going to move a fence at his new place that he just bought so that he could like see if he could park cars there. That's all that he was talking about. We just went out
Left field.
We went way out of our
I
range.
was just trying to help because he's like, you know, I need to like figure out how long my wife's car is. And I'm like, okay, let me do a quick Google search on 2015 Prius. It's like,
Yeah, now we got all
wow,
out of
that was
control.
longer than I thought it was.
Let's reel it back.
Yeah, we did a half hour on that alone.
That is the
Yeah.
nature of this show, though.
Who knows what'll take a half hour to go through. All right, hitting.
Also, hello Sean, hello Carol Kitty, hello Canuck and Larry and
Hi,
Yes, welcome,
people.
everyone.
Cats. Yeah. All right. So, Nintendo Switch Online is getting an expansion pack with Nintendo 64 and Genesis games.
That's
Is
awesome.
anybody else
Pretty
excited?
cool. I mean, I had a Sega Genesis as like my first console.
My first console was the 64. The first console I ever played on was... Which one had which one had the Top Gun game? Was that the NES or the Super NES?
It's probably Super NES.
Yeah. Because that was the thing, is like, I had a Sega Genesis at home that my dad bought, and my grandmother had a Super Nintendo at her house. So that was my first introduction to video gaming, as it were.
My dad had a Nintendo 64 that he kept secret from everybody in the family for like a year and a half.
Oh, that was this was actually the original NES, it looks like. Yeah, so the first console I ever played on was an NES.
Yeah, the N64 that I currently have in my room is technically my dad's, and the only reason he bought the console was specifically to play Ocarina of Time, because he
Completely worth it.
played the shit out of A Link to the Past on Super Nintendo.
Also a fucking great game.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, my dad got the 64 and he was playing Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. Fun fact, Ocarina of Time is the reason I learned how to read.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I wanted to play the game and my dad was like, learn to read. You play the game all you want.
You're not alone. You're not alone in that assessment, Larry. Like, Link to the Past, you get so much cool shit to play around with in that game.
Yeah. By the way, I went back and, like, now that it's been a long enough period of time that my disappointment in, or my expectation of what Breath of the Wild was going to be, like, it subsided and I stopped being so angry. Went back to play it. Still frustrated, so I'll try it again in like 6 months or so. I
still hate you.
I was just expecting like a standard Zelda game, and
yeah,
that's my bad.
That's kind of not what it was.
Yeah, no, it was Skyrim, the Zelda skin.
To be fair, it could have been worse. Could have been Skyward Sword.
Oh no, I'm sure it's a great game, but I just think about like all the time that I'll have to devote to it and stuff. Where the other Zelda games are pretty straightforward, except for Majora's Mask. And,
yeah, Majora's Mask. Replaying that game was.
That's special.
You learn time management skills. You have no other choice.
Oh, I used to record on a VHS tape. I would record like my last 30 minutes of playing, so I could just like fast forward through that real quick and get a refresher, so I don't try to do the same thing again.
Although, like, finding out, like, one major thing that I did find out is that you can actually play a variation on the Song of Time, and it actually slows down time to like half its normal speed in game.
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
All right, Larry, you're saying the GameCube one, they came out with like 3 for the GameCube.
Yeah, fucking Wind Waker, Twilight Princess,
and Skyward Sword.
I'm not sure how you'd accomplish.
Skyward Sword they released for the GameCube as well, because it was in that transition period.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would accomplish Twilight Princess on another console. Not.
Oh wait, no.
You'd have to redo.
Sorry. There was, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword was exclusively Wii. Twilight Princess was the one that was during the transition period. Yeah, Wind Waker was great.
Yeah, because like there was a lot of controversy when Wind Waker initially came out, because people were like, "What the fuck is this?" You know, like it looks dumb. It looks like super cartoony.
Yeah.
You look super cartoony.
I remember people bitching about the graphics when that game was first revealed.
No, I kind of liked it. It was an interesting workaround, so that they didn't have to do anything like advanced graphics.
Yeah, it was cel shading style. It was very stylistic.
Yeah, Yeah, I really enjoyed it because when I got my GameCube, I saved up a bunch of money, like mowing lawns and shit like that.
Mhm.
And I got the Zelda edition, so I got all the classic Zelda games on a disc, and it
Nice.
had a demo for Wind Waker. And for sure, Wind Waker was the first game I bought after I did all of that. So,
The first game my cousin got for his GameCube was Resident Evil 4.
yeah, Wind Waker was the first video game I completed 100%.
Hey, just going around the ocean and you're talking boat.
Yeah. Mario Kart Double Dash was fucking dope as shit.
Oh, Double Dash is so fucking good.
Ah.
It's still the best Mario Kart as far as I'm concerned.
No, I would.
Best Mario Kart that I've played.
Yeah, it's S tier for sure.
Also, it's
But
hilarious. It's hilarious to
it-
watch my
it's
aunt and
different.
uncle play that game. Because they
I
get
like-
so mad at each other.
I like Double Dash because it was just such a good concept. I used to play with my buddy Carl. We'd play Double Dash all the time. He was really good at timing out like when to use items and shit.
Mm.
And I was just really good at the driving, so we would just play co-op. So he'd be in the back all the time.
Oh yeah,
I
the
just-
fucking radar-guided nuclear strike that was the blue shell.
Yeah, it was so
Which you hoped you
but
didn't
it wiped
get in the
out
way
more
of.
than the first player. That was what was great about that.
But like, it's funny. Like even to this day, like when I'm talking about that game, I'll refer to them as hats.
Mhm.
And this comes specifically from my aunt and uncle, because whenever they would play the game, again, they get so mad at each other, like in a competitive way, and they throw all these insults at each other. But like my aunt's always like, you and that goddamn blue hat,
Yeah.
or fucking red hats and green hats. That's what she called the shells, was fucking hats. I have no idea why.
Sorry, I didn't know
Because they
your
look
family
like
was
hard
retarded.
hats.
That could be part of it. That could be a reason to explain it.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Double Dash was such a good game though, because that's when they really nailed down the drifting. Well,
Oh yeah. Calling my uncle a dog licking hemorrhoid. She gets so fucking mean, man.
anyways, back to this article. Nintendo is
A
adding a new
dog
membership
lick. No,
tier
hold on.
to-
Hold on. We have to go back to that real quick. A dog licking hemorrhoid.
Yes.
How can a hemorrhoid lick a dog?
Ask. I love my aunt.
I don't know, but it's a good insult. I like it. I'm putting that in my
It's
back pocket.
amazing.
Alright, Nintendo is adding a new membership tier to Nintendo Switch Online that lets you play Nintendo 64 games and Sega Genesis games. The new tier, called Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, will be officially released in late October. They didn't share pricing, but the initial launch lineup is Super Mario 64, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Mario Kart 64, Star Fox 64, Sin and Punishment, Dr. Mario 64, Mario Tennis, Winback, Yoshi's Story. So, off of that initial Super Mario 64, cool. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, awesome. Mario Kart 64, super stoked about. I'll kick your ass from a different state, Rimshee.
In Mario Kart, probably.
Yeah.
I wasn't really all that good at it.
Mm.
I'm looking
Also-
forward to Star Fox 64. I loved that game.
I never got into it because I never owned it. So,
And I get that. And the other issue was if you wanted to complete the game, you could not turn off your fucking console.
yeah. Larry, they're going to do online play because they're releasing them the same way that they do the SNES and NES titles with the online capability. So, Larry, I'll kick your ass at Mario Kart from an entirely different country.
What
Now,
is
the one's
sin
got
and
me-
punishment?
Yeah. And then, yeah, I don't know what Sin and Punishment is. I've never heard of that movie. Game, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. Yeah, but the ones that are coming in the future also Banjo-Kazooie, which is fucking great.
Obviously.
Pokemon Snap, that's a fun casual game. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm not going to play that when it comes out because it's just going to piss me off.
It'd be great if they brought back the Pokemon Stadium games.
Ooh, that might be in the future because they release new games for the NES and SNES
This looks like an
all the
Asian.
time.
This looks like a Japanese game. Sin and Punishment. Just looking up the
No.
image search. Holy fuck, this looks Japanese.
And another one that I'm super excited about is they're going to do the original Paper Mario,
Nice.
which is a very underrated game.
Fucking GoldenEye, Turok.
Oh, if they did GoldenEye and Turok, oh man, they better do fucking GoldenEye.
Yeah. How could you not?
It's literally like the most popular game
That's probably
for the
why not.
64.
It was like the first great console shooter.
It changed what a first person shooter was.
So,
Yep.
when Santa brought my sister and I our N64, she got Yoshi's Story. I got GoldenEye, and together, the joint gift along with the console was Super Mario 64. My mom fucking returned GoldenEye so fucking quick.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's, like, safe to say that if not for, like, GoldenEye coming out and kind of, like, testing the waters with, like, shooters on consoles, we wouldn't have gotten the innovation that Bungie would do a few years later with the first Halo.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Halo was a real game changer.
Oh,
but
yeah.
GoldenEye started it.
And that's what I just said, like, GoldenEye kind of,
Yeah,
like,
GoldenEye was an
showed
innovator.
that it could work. Because for years, people are like, you can't do fucking shooters on consoles.
And you're right. They should not have done a shooter with that fucking controller. But it somehow worked, and somehow people got really good at it.
Yeah. People speedrun GoldenEye to this fucking day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was just a new record broken, like, last week.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to summoning Salt doing a video on GoldenEye.
Yeah. But Paper Mario is going to be dope, too, because I remember that. I've been following the Paper Mario series since that one.
Larry Kubiak donated $50.
Oh, goddamn. Thank you, Larry. The upcoming movie casting? Yeah, we can get into that. I just mostly wanted to share my excitement for being able to play 64 games.
The ones that I'm curious about is, like, what Genesis catalog games they're going to be launching it with.
It's real fucking standard. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Streets of Rage 2, Echo the Dolphin, Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra, Headcore, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Golden Axe, Gunstar Heroes, Musha, Phantasy Star 4, Rise
Ooh,
Star,
Phantasy Star,
Shining
really?
Force, Shinobi 3, and Strider.
Oh, Shinobi!
Those are the initial releases.
I wonder if I'll ever get my Primal Rage. I would love to play Primal Rage again.
No. Actually, my parents got into video games because of Phantasy Stars, so I'm gonna let my mom know about that.
Separately or at the same time?
Okay, but like the thing is though is that the emulators don't quite replicate what the game was like because the original coding for the game is lost probably forever.
Yeah.
So Primal Rage, even as an emulator, doesn't work like it should.
The timing's off. But I also noticed that with like with Mario Brothers 3 on the Switch, the timing's off. I'd rather play it on the Super Nintendo. In the Super Mario All-Stars version. Yeah, they'll be emulated, but emulations, there's always something that's off.
Yeah. I mean, like, I did find a thing online. There is a service online that I could pay. Granted, it would be like $2,000. Maybe not quite $2,000, but it'd be like $1,500. But I could buy a Primal Rage arcade cabinet if I really wanted it.
You know what I want to see Nintendo do for like the Switch Online Super Nintendo game series is I want to see Mega Man X2 again.
Oh,
Mega Man X2 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Hell, I'd even like just that fucking that Pac-Man Tetris game.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That was another game my aunt and uncle would, because you could play it like versus, and like fuck over the other player.
Well, that's the other thing that Nintendo 64 did was like Nintendo 64 really brought out the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People getting together to play fucking Mario Kart 64 4-player split screen.
Or GoldenEye.
Yeah.
God,
We weren't
everyone
quite-
always
We
bitched about
the LAN
screens.
parties yet. Halo
Yeah.
is the major thing for that, but
Yeah.
split screen fucking GoldenEye.
Yeah, but
Even Perfect
GoldenEye
Dark was pretty fun on split screen.
stop
GoldenEye with a
screen
mod-
watching me, asshole.
Mm-hmm.
GoldenEye with a modern controller is gonna be fucking wild.
Yeah. Like GoldenEye with a controller that's not the fucking N64 controller.
Speaking of which, they're also releasing an N64 controller for the Switch, and
And a Genesis controller too.
yeah, Shanma, it's not the same. I still bust out my Super Nintendo to play Mega Man X2.
Yeah, there's something about original console hardware that makes a huge difference. In
Larry,
certain
here's
games,
the
at
thing.
least.
With this new update that Nintendo's doing, we can have Retro Night.
Because that's the thing is like there's some quirks that like the original hardware had that emulators just can't quite get a lot of the time.
Yeah, and I complain. Larry,
Yeah, that's
you're
why
already
in this
Discord.
that's why in
Yeah,
the speedrunning community people require that some games be played on original hardware.
Yeah, like I complain about like Super Mario 3, the timing's off, but it's not bad enough for me to hate it. It's just bad enough that I need to adjust.
Yeah, because it's still Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah.
You'd have to be completely soulless or just hate video games to not like that game.
Mm. Larry's talking some shit. Yeah, but we can't play online together. That's the difference. And now that since Nintendo's releasing controllers, though, if you get the corded ones, they're USB controllers. So maybe I'd download some emulators and play with like the original controller. I guess.
Fucking PSP. That's going to be a novelty in a few more years' time.
I thought Sony was developing another handheld thing.
Supposedly, but I haven't heard anything about it in a minute.
No.
The Dreamcast had a lot of stuff going for it, Canuck, except its marketing and game library.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't
Larry-
great.
Larry, you're wrong. Mario Kart, you're dead. That's it. I win at Mario Kart.
Gauntlet has been thrown.
Larry, if you have a Switch, DM me. We'll trade some things. Once this comes out, end of October. Yeah, DM me your shit. Fucking destroy you at Mario Kart 64. End of October, it's fucking on. It's easy to find, Larry. Don't be a bitch. You know where to find me.
In hell.
Race! Race! Race!
Well, they're not releasing it till the end of October anyway, so. I'm gonna bust out my 64 though, and I'm gonna be practicing.
I mean, hey, if it's coming out at the end of October, that's also Halloween time. Sounds like Jables is going to be tricking all over Larry's ass.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is that I've got the Nintendo 64, but somewhere the games themselves got misplaced.
Yeah, I've only got the 4 games that were bought. Well, actually, I think Mario Kart 64 came with my dad's N64. He also, for some reason, got Star Wars Pod Racing.
That is a weird but fun game.
Surprisingly good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably
It's
gonna
a
have to break
decent
it out
racing
and play it
game.
at some point.
It's a decent
Yeah.
racing game. I have it on Steam, but it's screwing up on my hardware for some reason.
Yeah. It's always a fucking problem that we were talking
'cause-
about earlier, Larry.
Once I 100%ed Majora's Mask, I kind of put the N64 away for a while. It's just like, I need a break from this controller.
I need real life.
Larry, I asked you to DM me.
Well, you all
But
know
I
Larry's friend
I
information.
will copy this and I will add you later.
Yeah, I think my Switch is already moved up to the new house, so I have to deal with it then.
No, Larry, I just wanted you to DM me so it'd be easy to find.
Public square
Like-
fight.
Yeah, that's fine. I have your shit copied. I pasted it into like a little room that I make for myself.
I DM'd it to him, so I have it.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry's serious about this shit.
Oh yeah, Larry, I'll add you because I'm not going to be around for the first show of Laughing Scoundrel tonight for reasons that you'll all find out. But yeah, during that time, I'll add you, Larry.
Hey, what?
Yeah. No, Nick
Basically,
has a big
Nick's gonna
surprise
do
for the
blow
show.
off of a hooker's ass. There, the secret's blown.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Larry, I will get the equipment necessary to stream that of me kicking your ass. So, yeah. But keep in mind, everybody, we're all friends,
United we stand, united we come.
and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, they're just trying to keep those skills strong. Or some shit, I don't know.
Wow, N64 was your last console, Beccarello? Interesting.
My last console was technically a PlayStation 4.
Wait. But Beccarama, you're entirely qualified for this conversation because the last system you gamed on was an N64. That's all we're talking about.
Yeah, we're not talking about anything modern here.
Yeah. You're entirely qualified for this conversation.
Like, the N64 is the newest console that we've mentioned, games-wise here.
Yeah. Oh no, we're the reason why we're talking about this, Becca, is because we are going to be able to play these old things on the new systems. And so I can finally beat Larry's ass at Mario Kart 64. And
I mean, to be
just
fair,
prove my
Shanma,
superiority.
if Jables gives Canuck the footage, Canuck can probably record a commentary track of you and him over it.
Just read the title of the article on screen.
Like announce it like a NASCAR race.
Yeah, that would be great.
They're coming around the left
We need to do this now.
We'll
I
do a
feel
whole
like this
fucking
should
thing.
be. I feel like this should be an entire Friday episode.
Canuck says, hey,
okay,
Canuck
but
says,
Larry-
absolutely, I did color for a while. Nice.
Larry, you're gonna have to join a voice chat because it's not true Mario Kart 64 if we don't trash talk each other, and I don't want to have to be reading your text while I'm beating your ass.
Yeah, you gotta shit on people in real time, man.
Yeah. We'll do like a Saturday or Sunday episode. Oh man. Oh,
This
it's
is the
fucking
thing.
on.
This is happening.
It's fucking on. Oh wait, hold on. Which character do you play as, Larry?
Ooh, that's a very important question.
Yeah, especially with 64, because
Toad.
oh, you fuck. All right. I'm a Yoshi guy myself. Or Princess Peach.
That's
Princess
another
Peach kicks
popular
ass.
one.
No, I'll go with Peach. Fucking murder you.
So I go into Writer's server and I look in memes because it's highlighted. And Connor has posted a link to a tweet. I will go ahead and read the tweet for you. Roses are red. There's a hair in my iris. Australian government plans to capitalize on carp orgies to cull the pest species with herpes virus.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fucking great. Sean, here's where you're gonna get fucked up with Donkey Kong. Real slow acceleration, high speed though, so you gotta get out real quick. Start getting ahead. Or stay behind a while, start throwing some blue shells.
In Double Dash, anyway.
No, even in 64, they just don't show you what their stats are. Toad has very high acceleration, but
Was the
pretty
blue
low-
shell in 64?
Yeah,
Blue shell's been around.
yeah. It wasn't
forever.
the nuclear. It wasn't the nuclear blue shell that they have in Double Dash. but
Yeah,
it
that was
still
the
went
blue
straight to
shell
play
that
on.
just took out the leader. Only the leader.
Yeah, well, no, because you can get in the way of the blue shell on its way to the leader. It doesn't fly above everybody
True.
in 64.
True, true.
It glides across the ground, and anybody that gets in its way will be taken out. But it goes all the way to the first place.
Yeah, because the green ones are just, like, they're basically dumb fire, and they bounce around a bit before they're destroyed. The red
Yeah.
ones are heat-seeking.
Yeah, it's the next person up front. Which, if you don't time it right, it'll go into a wall.
Yeah. They can also be countered by, tossing something backwards.
Alright,
Yeah.
hardest track.
Um,
Becca's asking hardest track. Toad's Turnpike?
Yeah, if you don't know how to split lanes. Banshee Boardwalk fucking sucks. I agree with you on that one, Larry. Hardest track, yeah, somewhere between Banshee Boardwalk and Donkey Kong's level, DK Jungle or whatever it is, or no. It's that Yoshi's Canyon or whatever the fuck that is, where you don't know who's in what place until the end.
Fucking Larry needs to get his montage music ready.
Yeah. We're not bringing up Rainbow Road has walls in 64 version, Sean. That's not. Plus, you can just skip half the track. It's not even a contest on that.
Yeah,
That one's-
Rainbow Road on Double Dash can be a pain in the dick, but
Yeah. On 64, Rainbow Road is. I think it's one of the most fun tracks. Yeah. Yeah, Larry, the fact that you are just now saying that you need to train on Mario Kart 64 now, yeah, you're fucked. You're so fucked.
your ass is mine.
Oh, man.
is grass.
He's already changing the story. No, not training. I'm just doing a refresher
Reviving
course.
the reflexes. Uh-huh.
You're the one who originally said train.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know who I don't know who I should root for. I don't know if I should root for Jables because he's one of my closest friends, or if I should root for Larry because he pays us.
This is making insanely good sense to me.
Yeah.
Well, we've always known I've never let money get in the way of a good idea. Go, Larry!
Oh, Larry's put money on the table.
Oh!
Yeah. Larry, Mr. I picked Toad because he has fast acceleration but low top speed, so I just tried to get out in front of everybody. Fucking Kubiak. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Oh!
Are we gonna make this a betting game now?
Oh, we can.
Becca says she's betting on Larry.
All right.
Yeah,
What,
I think
'cause
we
he's
need
European?
Canuck showing up to do color commentary on the contestants. We need some pre-race footage of you guys doing action so that we can we can do pre-race.
And so, like, we absolutely need Canuck and Shanma's commentary track for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Rimshee, go ahead, bet against me. Because all that's going to do is enrage me and make me that much better in kicking Larry's fucking ass.
Shut up, Jables. Shut up, Jables. He pays us. I have to. I mean, yeah, go Larry!
Oh, man. It's so fucking on, Larry. I'll beat
no.
you drunk.
Larry, like, Jables is civilized. He'll throw it at the screen like a real gamer.
Yeah.
As he's saying the N-word.
Yeah. And I'll do it with the Nintendo 64 controller, which they are also releasing for the Switch.
I would say that's playing with
What do
a
you mean
handicap.
you can't be on voice chat?
He's gonna say the N-word, and if we're streaming it, we'll get kicked off.
I say the worst shit when I play.
Yeah. Oh no, Larry, I get it, but you have to. That's part of the game.
You can get on and call Jables a dog-looking hemorrhoid.
We'll stream it on D-Live or something if we need to.
Did we ever get that streaming thing on, oh fuck, what's it called? Pornhub?
Oh no, yeah, we haven't gotten verified on there because I just haven't gone through the trouble of like writing in Sharpie on my chest the name of the channel, but we totally can.
We'd be able to say whatever on there. Well, maybe not whatever.
No, they changed like their terms of service a year or two ago, so I'm not entirely sure.
We'll have to look into it then.
Yeah, Larry, that's why
No
we
more
go
fried
D-Live,
chicken like he fucked.
though. Yeah. The fact that that video is not on Pornhub makes me think that we can't say whatever we want.
Alright, fine. We'll get Jeff to talk to the guy who hosts eFucked and we'll stream on that.
I don't think eFucked supports streaming. We'll just do D-Live. That's where all the
Why
white
do you
supremacists are
think I'm
anyway.
saying we'll get Jeff to talk to him?
Act like Jeff
Just a
has a
special-
direct line.
It's a special event.
Yeah. An eFucked exclusive.
Okay, but Larry, we are also going to do all courses if we're doing this.
Ooh, gonna do a Grand Prix.
Is it gonna be a one-on-one, or are you gonna have computer characters racing along with you?
Well, with two people, we can do like a proper Grand Prix with computers involved, or we can do a one-on-one.
No,
That's what I'm asking.
Have the AI racers. I want complete chaos.
All right.
Let's see who is the master of Mario Kart 64.
Maybe we'll get a couple of other people to join in too. There's no real competition there. They're just there to cause as much chaos
with more
as
than
possible.
with more than two players, you can't do Grand Prix unless they change that for this release.
Hmm.
That's another thing we could take bets on. Is like which AI character is going to cause them the most grief.
It's always fucking Wario and Donkey Kong.
Motherfucker! Fucking bananas!
Oh no, here's the thing. The rest of you don't know. Sir has never actually played Mario Kart 64.
No, I have not.
There's no special items for characters.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I've
agree
watched
with you,
plenty
Larry.
of
Donkey
videos I've watched plenty of videos on Mario Kart 64. I know how it works. It's just that I haven't. I have the game in my possession. Like the cartridge is like less than 5 feet from me. I just haven't bothered to boot it up.
You know what? I just realized that apparently this is the driving and vehicle episode.
Oh, and then towards the very end of the show, at the very end of the show, Crab dawdles in and it's like, I was never a fan of Mario Kart or any other racing game for that matter. No one gives a fuck, Crab.
Yeah, you're just saying shit for the sake of saying shit. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, fucking leave.
I mean, like, hang out, because Nick has something really special planned for his show in a little bit. But other
Crab
than that,
doesn't like anything that could be considered fun.
Yeah.
Except, apparently, museums. 'Cause
I went to the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. That was pretty fucking cool. Saw a condom made out of wool.
well,
No,
here's
it's
the
just-
reality. Here's the reality.
Crab's whole modus operandi is being an edgy prick in lieu of a personality.
Crab just wants to masturbate in a gas chamber.
Becca, we're not saying museums can't be fun. We are
No,
just more opposed to Crab as a person than
Yeah.
our enjoyment of museums. He said
Yeah.
museums were better than theme parks or amusement parks.
Our point is that Crab
No.
makes really bad arguments at times.
That wasn't the issue we took. What he said that we took issue with. What we took issue with was the fact that he said anything that is not that doesn't have practical purpose.
Yeah, his main
Cannot
point was
be
that
fun.
entertainment needed practicality was his main argument, and we told him that it was bullshit.
Yeah, you want to know what the practicality is? It was fun. And it released endorphin. That's the practicality.
Because the original argument was he started spouting off shit about amusement parks, and then comparing amusement parks to museums, and we told him that that was a stupid comparison to make. And that's when he brought up, it's like I think that entertainment should be practical, and it's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
You know what's practical about an amusement park? I'm not currently thinking about my work or my dead dog or how my grandma's in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's practical.
I mean, fair enough, Crab. I'm not the biggest on fighting games, but
I was a big fan of the Tekken series, but that's about it.
I did play some Tekken.
Tekken 2 is pretty dope.
Who did you main?
Not Yoshimitsu.
Okay.
I think I did Jin mostly.
I mained King.
King's pretty cool. Soul Calibur just kind of replaced Tekken, Larry. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube is still fucking great.
You know
Was
what?
it
I bet Crab
was it
would.
the Xbox version where they had Vader though.
No,
Yeah, I think it
Soul
was.
Soul Calibur 2 Xbox version was Spawn.
Oh yeah, Spawn was a great character to play.
The PlayStation got Heihachi Mishima from Tekken, and GameCube got Link.
I must be thinking Soul Calibur 3 then.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because Yoda and Vader, I think, were in Soul Calibur 3.
Larry, you've made me so angry today. And you showed your hand saying that you need to train.
I've been training all my life. That's why only one arm is as muscular as a cow. That makes no sense. But
It
I've
might have
played
been
Mario Kart
Fortune.
64 in almost 10 years, and I still think I could beat your ass.
See, like, that's the thing is that I didn't play Soul Calibur after 2.
No, I will not play Mario Kart 64 until it's released on the Switch. Because my sister has my N64. And we're not talking right now. So.
Why not?
Long story, don't want to expose that on stream.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
That could also be interpreted as Jable saying, "Fuck you, Larry, I don't even have to play going into this."
Oh, yeah, no, that's the point I was going for.
So go ahead, do your trading, Larry. It won't save you.
Becca, it's because racing games were some of the only multiplayer games available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Source youngest child.
I am the youngest child in my family.
I'm the eldest.
And you know what I did? I beat my entire family's ass at Mario Kart 64. Even my parents, who are gamers, they weren't able to hold a fucking candle to my godlike abilities to play Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with Vampire.
No. You can only let somebody win for so long.
Yeah, eventually pride comes into it.
Yeah, when you start smoking everybody as hard as I was, oh, they were trying real fucking hard.
Were they? Your sisters I could see, but your mom and your dad? No. They're God-fearing people. They know patience.
Nobody does
Maybe
better.
No, I'll get my mom on the phone right now.
He will too.
I'll fucking do it.
You're back with the Warriors!
I'm sure the reason they stopped playing is because you started pulling down your pants in victory.
He's actually calling.
I hope she doesn't pick up.
What's up?
Hey, Mom, you're on the show right now.
No.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. We're talking Mario Kart. Mario Kart 64, to be specific.
Yes.
How good am I at Mario Kart 64?
Way better than me.
You know that's a lie.
Stadium sometimes. That's
You-
my
you-
favorite.
We all know
'Cause you get
that she's
lucky.
lying, Jables.
Oh, no. You know I have skill in Wario Stadium.
Oh, yeah, Wario Stadium, that's a different animal.
Yeah, that's my favorite track, and yes, I could beat you on that one. But other than that, no, you win every time.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright, thanks, Mom. That's all I needed. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, and everybody in the chat sending you love too.
Love everybody. Have a great night.
Thanks,
Good
Mom.
night, Mama Jables. Actually, yeah. The fact that she said that, like most of the time, yeah, but if it's fucking Wario Stadium, I'll spank that kid. That gives it validity to me.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that's her just taking her little win so that she can keep losing to him and not feel that's stabbed to the pride.
Nah, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Oh, Larry, I'll give you Wario Stadium. That's a course that's made for Toad because of its lightweight. And his acceleration speed. So yeah, I'll give you Wario Stadium. Especially since Toad's your main. But come on.
Yeah, it's gonna be an entire Grand Prix, Larry. You have to win more than fucking Wario Stadium.
Yep.
You have to win at least one more track than Jables. Bare minimum.
Oh, now he's walking it back. Even if he loses.
Even if I lose epically, it'll all be
Oh,
worth it.
it sounds like he's now backing down. Maybe I should start backing Jables. No, I'll still back Larry. He pays us.
Yeah. You're just
We
betting
know
with
who.
his money.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Old words, Larry.
Mm.
You know what? I'll fucking throw my hat in on this, I guess. Fuck it. Rimshee is backing Larry. I'll back Jables.
Thank you, sir. Oh, Larry, you were the oldest. I was the youngest. I had to catch up to everybody else. Go fuck yourself. I had to learn to be good from a young age so I could be a fucking master today.
I had to fight for the scraps.
He got his
I had to
pee-pee
train
slapped
day
enough.
in, day out so I didn't end up in last place. Game over for you, bro.
Oh, Larry's bringing up the Asians now.
Yeah.
This ain't StarCraft, Larry. The Koreans can't help you here.
You
This
want
isn't,
to know who my best friend was growing up? He was Japanese, you cunt.
Oh!
You want to know who you really need to train against? Southern NASCAR fans.
No, they only know how to turn left. There's a lot of curves in Mario Kart.
There are road courses in NASCAR.
Crap, we're not talking StarCraft right now. Have you not
that's
listened to
why I
the last hour of this show?
And
That's why I
what's
said
the
fucking
fucking
Koreans are not going to be involved in this. I literally just said that.
Yeah.
crab? On top of that, what the fuck is practical about StarCraft 2? It's a game. It's for entertainment. It has no practical purpose, crab. Why do you like it?
Like, I will slightly argue against that.
Don't do it live.
No. Larry, you're backing it up. You said you tried with the Japanese. That means you lost.
The immense popularity of StarCraft 2 in Korea necessitated the practicality of developing extremely high speed and reliable internet.
My nickname was Little Boy because I beat the shit out of the Japanese.
You don't say he went Hiroshima on there. God damn
No,
it.
because I was the bomb.
Which one was dropped first, Little Boy or
Little Boy was dropped on Hiroshima.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Okay.
Then they dropped Fat Man on Nagasaki like 3 days later, I think.
I think it was 2.
Yeah, it takes a while for the planes to get over there.
Mostly
do?
gay. Ah, man. That's how we lost the USS Indianapolis, was over that.
Oh man, it's been so much fun trash talking Larry.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Canuck took that title from you, Shanma. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
the movie casting.
Larry paid us money to look at the movie casting. See the all-star cast voicing Super Mario Bros. Movie.
I gotta pull it up.
I posted it in the live show.
I guess this was just to be expected, given how surprisingly well Sonic did.
Chris Pratt as Mario.
Sir, do you wanna read this?
Hold on, let me bring it up.
We don't have to read too much into it. I'll just scroll through. We don't need to know what the fuck they're saying.
I still want to have it on screen at least.
I have it on screen. I have it on screen. We can just be like, oh, Chris Pratt is playing Mario. Do you have anything to say about that?
Chris Pratt as Mario? I would have kind of preferred if they'd actually just used his actual voice actor, but whatever. You know, Chris is alright, I guess. Wonder how good his Italian accent is.
Yeah. And we got Charlie Day as Luigi.
Charlie Day as Luigi. Again, I don't see the connection there. I really don't.
Who the hell is Anya Taylor-Joy?
Fuck if I know.
Well, whoever she is, she's voicing Peach, and that is a surprisingly appropriate dress.
Yeah. She was in the Queen's Gambit. You would know that crap.
Jack Black is Bowser. I don't know.
Hey, remember when he was the villain in the third Neverending Story movie?
I didn't even know there was a second Neverending Story.
Like, if he puts on a voice like he did as the bully in that movie, yeah, sure, fine, whatever.
Yeah. Becca Rama, do not disparage the 90s movie. That's a
monkey.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong? Fuck that.
No. Why is Donkey Kong even talking?
I don't know, he mostly just says, should have been Tim Allen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah!
It should have been Tim Allen. That would have been perfect.
Now I've got to go see the fucking... I gotta go watch Home Improvement again. That show is a fucking classic.
Yeah, Home Improvement's great. Yeah, they were called the Baddies in Neverending Story 3. That's exactly what they were called. Keegan-Michael Key is... Why? What?
I don't know. So, why are all these not directly related to Mario characters in a Mario movie? Like Donkey Kong?
Characters from Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong should be in a Donkey Kong movie, not a Mario movie.
I mean, if we want to be really, really technical about it, we wouldn't have Mario without Donkey Kong. That's just the fact of the matter. It's the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is, but Kamek is at least Super Mario.
I have no idea who Spike is.
Yeah, I don't know who Spike is. Or who Sebastian Maniscalco is.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
That one.
He's
Yeah,
a
that guy.
pretty big stand-up comedian. Like in 2019, he sold out like 5 nights at Madison Square Garden. Completely sold out.
Alright.
Huh.
He doesn't do podcasts or anything like that, so that's why you guys probably don't know about it. But
I just don't follow stand-up comedy.
I follow stand-up comedy, and I barely know about him. He hits like a lot of mainstream audiences. It's not the comedy I pay attention to. Anyways,
Is that it?
thank
that
you
it?
everybody for joining.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Larry, I'll see you in November. Yeah. So everybody, yeah, have a good night. Check out the Nick has something
When is
really
the
special for tonight, so be sure to just join in on this
Wait.
raid.
When is the 5th of November this year? Because we could have a new reason to remember that date.
It's on a Friday.
Ah,
So
shit.
no.
Damn it. Would have been perfect if it was on Saturday.
Yeah, Larry, I'll see you on the streets. It's on
All
Saturday,
right.
motherfucker.
We're ready now!
Sharks.
Have a good night,
Everyone
everybody. See you later.
Have a good night, everyone. See you next Friday!
Yep. Late.